Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a look at these Marvel Comics G.I. Joe #1. And this is one of the prized possessions I have in my collection. I have a decent sized collection of comic books, not a huge amount, but most of them are from this time period right around 1982 when a lot of these books were coming out. And I just think it's an interesting era of Marvel Comics. I just have some DC stuff as well, but most of my focus was on the Marvel stuff. And if you have this book in your collection, guess what? You never have to take it out of the bag because I'm going to flip through the pages and we're going to take a look at it together. And just want to share this with you. It's one of my favorite comic books. Mine's not in the best condition, but I don't really care about that. I read it a lot when I was a kid, and because it's a great issue. And you'll notice credited right here, Larry Hama, who basically is credited for being probably the most influential creative force behind, the reinvention of GI Joe for comic books anyway. And you can see profiles of weapons, platforms, and there's other in this book. There's profiles of characters and also various other things. So this one is the HAL, classified top secret, and gives you some details on that. And then the opening page, Operation Lady Doomsday. So, and it starts off basically with the kidnapping of this character, and you can see the introduction of the Baroness here, which is very cool. And I love the artwork on this. I think it looks just fantastic. There's a lot of text to read. I'm not going to go through and read all of it for you, but if you want to, pause the video and actually read the panels for yourself, that's certainly possible to do. I'm going to hold it up there long enough so you can actually go ahead and read it for yourself as well. Interesting thing on this page, we get an introduction to a lot of the various characters who become, very important through the history of G.I. Joe. At this point in time, Duke is not the leader of the G.I. Joes. It's actually Hawk. So you can see he's right here first. And then you can see Grand Slam, Short Fuse, Flash, Grunt, Breaker, Rock and Roll, Zap, Scarlet, Steeler, Clutch, Stalker, Snake Eyes, and Shooter. So those are some of the core characters that are introduced in this particular issue, which is very cool. I mean, honestly, the introduction of Snake Eyes in particular, I think everyone will agree that's pretty significant. I love this training room as well, too, because you can see like Scarlet is over here with her crossbow, just shooting arrows into a target here. Very, very cool, and I love her character, and she's all over this issue too, which is great because, up until, the time period before this comic book came out, essentially, G.I. Joe was all men. So the idea of like introducing female characters into the G.I. Joe universe, I thought that was a great idea because, you don't want to like have your entire team just be, very boring. So the idea of like having female characters and also having a villain who's also female, having the Baroness be like, the flip side of Cobra Commander, I thought that was a cool idea as well. So yeah, interesting, and you can see the iconography of Cobra being this sort of like monolithic uniform thing, where everyone's just marching in lockstep. That's sort of I guess you could call it sort of the imperialistic sort of side of, what we consider to be, the evil side of, whatever adversary you're going to create. So it makes sense. And honestly, I love the artwork in this. I just think they did a beautiful job putting this together. And yeah, the panels are exciting. And here you can see Snake Eyes. So very, very cool. And again, and you can see like the salute of yeah, they're not too subtle about like making references to some of the most evil empires that have ever existed in the history of humanity, and having Cobra be very much like that. Love the artwork on here. Just I'm looking at this and just sort of, and I love this rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat. That's just so very very cool. And after I'm done with this, make sure you let me know in the comments if you have this comic book and what you think of it. Just feel free to chime in and let me know if you want to see more reviews of comic books like this. Because I'm planning on going through a lot of my Marvel Comics collection and sort of walking you through it. Great artwork. And here you can see another advertisement. So join the best, the G.I. Joe Mobile Strike Force team. And you could basically apply, make a membership kind of thing. Cool. So love this too. So aside from just telling the story, we have this G.I. Joe Command Center profiled here on this 2-page spread. And to me, this is very, very reminiscent of, the kind of headquarters idea that was there, with the adventure team in particular, because they had their own headquarters as a play set. So to have this kind of thing like in the middle of a comic book is very cool. And again, going on with the story, love this this big panel here on this page. Really, just amazing artwork. Really, very much appreciate it. And here we have Rock and Roll, who he always reminded me of the adventure team because of he had the beard and everything. So it's sort of like what would happen if you did the Air Adventurer as a member of the G.I. Joe team, and I just thought that's a cool idea. Sort of like carry on from the people who basically had been adventure team fans, and you have something that they would recognize immediately as something from that line, and bring it into the new line of not only action figures but also characters. So cool stuff. And then you can see collect G.I. Joe, free Cobra Commander. So again, the mail away kind of exclusive action figure. And then here at the end, you can see here we have some character profiles. Here we have Scarlet, very cool. And then over here we have Breaker and Flash and Stalker. And then this write your own ticket, charter subscriber. That's very cool. And then this ad for Marvel Comics on sale everywhere, and a nice big, Hulk face. And here is a profile of the Vamp vehicle. So great stuff. And on the back, the profile of the Mobat. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more reviews of comic books in the future, think about subscribing, because I will be covering a lot more of this stuff in future videos. Until next time, I hope you're having a great day, and thanks for watching.